Have you ever stared at a spreadsheet just packed with numbers until your eyes started to cross? We've all been there. But what if you could take that wall of data and with a few clicks turn it into a clear, interactive story that anyone can understand? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today with a tool called Tableau. So here's our game plan for this explainer. First, we're going to break down what Tableau even is. Then we'll get into the nitty-gritty, how it thinks about data, how you can build some really stunning visuals, and then how to weave all of that into a compelling story. And to wrap it up, we'll get a little sneak peek at some of its most powerful advanced features. So, you ready to become a data storyteller? Let's dive in. All right, first things first, why should you even care about Tableau? Well, in a world that is just drowning in data, this is the tool that helps you find the actual signal in all of that noise. It's about making data make sense. So let's get right to it. The big question, what is Tableau? I mean, is it just some kind of glorified chart maker for data analysts? The answer is a huge no. It is so much more than that. Think of Tableau as a bridge. On one side, you've got this mountain of raw, maybe kind of messy data. And on the other side, a goldmine of clear, actionable insights. Tableau is the bridge that gets you from here to there. And the best part is that it isn't just for data scientists. Because of its simple drag-and-drop interface, literally anyone can start exploring their data. And here's where the magic really kicks in. Tableau can connect to pretty much any data source you can throw at it, from a simple Excel file on your desktop to a massive database in the cloud. This means you can get a live, real-time pulse on what's happening, create these beautiful and informative charts, and then easily share what you found with your team. It's kind of like having a data superhero on your side. Okay, so to build really cool stuff in Tableau, we first have to understand its building blocks. I want you to think of your data like a giant box of Legos. Tableau helps you sort all those pieces out so you can start building something incredible. So, your very first choice is how you want to connect to your data. A live connection? That's like watching a live news feed. The information is updated the second it happens. An extract, on the other hand, is more like taking a photo. It's a snapshot of the data at a specific moment in time. The live feed is amazing for up-to-the-minute info, but that photo, the extract, is way faster to work with. Now for the Legos themselves. Tableau automatically sorts your data into two main types. Dimensions are your categories, the what, where, and when. Think things like product names or countries. Measures are the numbers, the quantitative stuff that brings your data to life, like sales, profit, or how many items were sold. And here's a really cool little trick Tableau has up its sleeve. When you drag a data field into your view, it'll turn either blue or green. Blue means it's discrete, a separate, distinct item, like the names of different stores. Green means it's continuous, a value in an unbroken range, like sales numbers or temperature. It's a simple, brilliant visual cue to instantly tell you what kind of data you're working with. All right, so we've got our Legos all sorted out. Now it's time for the really fun part. Building something amazing. This is where we stop just looking at data and we start asking it some tough questions to uncover the hidden stories inside. You ever have that feeling where the data you have isn't quite the data you need? Yeah, that's where calculated fields come in. They are your secret weapon. They let you create brand new data from the data you already have. For example, if you have sales and cost, you can just create a new field called profit margin with a simple formula. This is how you go from just reporting on data to really analyzing it. Want to see just how easy it is to build something? Let's take a histogram. It's a great way to see the distribution of your data. In Tableau, it's literally as easy as 1, 2, 3. You just select your data, tell Tableau to group it into these little bins, and then you drag and drop to create your chart. Bam, you're done. It's that simple. A single chart can be a powerful thing, but when you start combining multiple charts into one single view, that's when you can really start telling a compelling story. It's like the difference between a single word and a full sentence. So Tableau gives you two main ways to present your data story. A dashboard is like your own personal mission control. You've got all your key charts and maps on one screen for analysis. A story, on the other hand, is more like a guided tour, where you can walk your audience through your findings one step at a time. And here's the best part. Building a dashboard is, you guessed it, as easy as drag and drop. You just build your individual charts, then literally drag them onto your dashboard canvas and arrange them how you like. It's so simple to create a stunning and interactive data story.
Okay, this is where things get really cool. With dashboard actions, you can make your dashboards come alive. Imagine clicking on a country on a map, and instantly all of your other charts automatically update to show you the data just for that country. It's not just a report anymore. It's like having a real conversation with your data.
So we've covered the basics, but trust me, we are just scratching the surface. Now it's time for a little lightning round tour of the advanced features that will help turn you from a data novice into a total data ninja. Now, don't worry about memorizing all of this. Just know that with features like level of detail expressions and table calculations, you can do some incredibly complex analysis with just a few clicks. And for you real data wizards out there, you can even integrate programming languages like R and Python to run predictive models right inside your dashboards. The possibilities are huge. And you know, that really brings us to the heart of what Tableau is all about. It's not just about making pretty charts. It's exactly what this quote says. The whole goal is to turn raw data into useful information, and then turn that information into a real, actionable insight. It's all about finding the story hidden in the numbers. So there you have it. Tableau is an incredibly powerful tool that can help anyone turn their data into a story. We've seen how to get started, how to build your first chart, and how to create a stunning, interactive dashboard. The only question left is, what story will your data tell? Thanks for joining me on this explainer.